Diana Spencer, Humanitarian Legacy of the People's Princess. Hello friends, and welcome back to Memorandum. Today, we revisit the life of a woman whose name still echoes across the world, even decades after her passing. A woman remembered not only for her beauty and grace, but also for her compassion, vulnerability, and courage. She was known as the People's Princess, Diana Spencer, Princess of Wales. Born on July 1st, 1961, Diana Frances Spencer was the daughter of Edward John Spencer, Viscount Althorp, and Frances Shand Cudd. She came from the Spencer family, one of the oldest noble families in England. Deeply connected with the British monarchy for centuries, their ancestral home, Althorp Estate, stretched across more than 13,000 acres. A grand reminder of history, wealth, and tradition. But friends, Diana's life wasn't defined by luxury. Her childhood was marked by pain. Her parents' separation left deep scars. That early experience of emotional struggle shaped her empathy and her ability to connect with those who suffered. Even as a child, Diana carried a mix of vulnerability and strength that the world would later come to recognize as her signature. Let's dive deeper into the remarkable layers of Diana's life, insights that made her unforgettable. Diana became known for a very specific body language, tilting her head slightly downward, looking up gently with her eyes, paired with a soft, sometimes bittersweet smile. Psychologists described this as a silent message of humility and vulnerability. It made her approachable, relatable, and endearing. She wasn't a distant royal. She seemed like one of us, yet carried an elegance that made her admirable. For Diana, clothes were never just clothes. They were communication. A soft pastel blue dress at her engagement created an image of innocence. The legendary revenge dress in 1994 told the world she would not be defined by betrayal. Fashion was her silent weapon, and every public appearance became a statement. While the British press might be merciless, Diana knew how to use cameras to her advantage. A pause, a smile, and eye contact, she turned attention into a platform. Even without speaking, she could send messages that resonated worldwide. Unlike the traditional royal family members, Diana knelt beside children, held hands with patients, and embraced strangers. This simple act of breaking royal barriers made her the People's Princess, in truth, not just in title. What Diana treasured most was her role as a mother. She wanted Prince William and Prince Harry to experience a normal life. She took them to McDonald's, amusement parks, and let them feel the world outside palace walls. She raised them to understand humanity, not just royalty. In the 1980s, fear and misinformation surrounded HIV/AIDS. People believed even touching patients was dangerous. Diana shattered that myth by shaking hands with AIDS patients. Without gloves, that single gesture changed global perception and spread a powerful message: compassion is stronger than fear. In 1997, Diana visited Angola and walked through an active minefield wearing protective gear. The image was iconic, a princess stepping into danger for the sake of others. Her advocacy was crucial in driving the international treaty to ban landmines, saving countless lives even after her passing. In 1995, Diana gave a groundbreaking BBC Panorama interview where she bravely admitted there were 3 of us in this marriage. Her honesty was unheard of in royal history. She revealed her struggles with bulimia, mental health, and emotional pain. By speaking openly, she inspired others to talk about their hidden battles. Diana never pretended to be perfect. She showed that even a princess could struggle. Instead of hiding, she turned vulnerability into strength, making people feel less alone in their own struggles. Her tragic passing in 1997 shook the world. Yet, instead of fading, Diana became a legend, a symbol of love, courage, and humanity. The outpouring of grief was unlike anything seen before, and it proved just how deeply she had touched millions of lives. Diana's legacy is more than history. It's alive today. From changing how the world views HIV, to sparking a global movement against landmines, to redefining what it means to be royal, Diana's impact is both national and global. But perhaps her greatest gift is the lesson she left us. You don't need to be perfect to change the world. Failure, heartbreak, and vulnerability do not erase greatness. They shape it. Friends, Diana reminds us that we don't have to fear failure. Like her, we can embrace our struggles and still rise with compassion. We can turn personal pain into a source of healing for others. That is the power of living with authenticity and kindness. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the life of Diana Spencer, the People's Princess. Her story teaches us that humanity, not titles, is what truly lasts. If you found inspiration in today's episode, don't forget to subscribe to Never TV for more stories of remarkable lives. See you then.